Okay, in the last video we saw about features of macroeconomic. In this video you are going to study importance of macroeconomics. Okay, so the features from point of features, there may be some points in importance also. It will be very easy. So let's see the first point, that is functioning of an economy. Macroeconomic analysis give us an idea of the functioning of an economic system. It helps us to understand the behavior pattern of aggregative variables in large and complex economic system. Means in short, it's a study about the functions of economic that includes production, distribution, consumption, growth. So how the production happens, how the distribution happens, how the consumption is happening. These are the functions of economic. It helps us to understand the behavior pattern of that. Second is economic fluctuation. Fluctuation means when in first day the price may be very high, in the second day the price may be very low. Means it has no stable price. For example, in the lower classes you used to score well, and the higher classes you are scoring less, so it's an fluctuation. Or today your mood is very good, and in the next after few minutes it may be very sad, or you may not feeling to do anything. It's like that only, fluctuating, going up and down. Macroeconomic helps to analyze the cause of fluctuation in income, output, and employment. Income, there may be the employee may be getting today good salary, and in the after few months he may be getting lower. As per his performance it may increase, it may fall. And the output, as per the demand there will be more production. If the demand is less, there may be less production. Employment, today you can see recently in Twitter that no no Elon Musk has removed so much employees because there was no good performance, or the Twitter was going in loss. So employment, there may be full employment, there may be unemployment, and makes an attempt to control them or reduce their severity. Severity means unkind situation. It can reduce through macroeconomic if we analyze the income, output, and employment. Third is national income. Study of macroeconomic has brought forward the immense importance of the study of national income. National income. Income means what? For example, when you get income, salary. If I say income means the total year, 12 months we have, total financial year is 12 months. So how much total income you are earning for an year? That way country's income, it includes the value of all goods and service produced in a financial year, means full 1 year. Without a study of national income, it is not possible to formulate correct economic policy. If I want to spend on something, I should know my income or my salary. I should know my income within a year, how much I am earning, the total income of mine. According to that only I can spend on anything which I want to buy, asset like properties, car, anything. If I want to buy, I should know my total income. Like that only country should know their income, then only it will be very easy for them to create economic policy. If they don't know how the country, what is the income of the country, it's not worthy to make economic policy. Now, economic development. Advanced studies in macroeconomic help to understand the problems of developing countries, such as poverty, inequalities of income, and wealth difference in the standard of living of the people, etc. So, through economic development or studies in microeconomic, it helps us to understand there is an poverty, inequalities of income. The rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. And there may be wealth difference. So some people may be having more wealth, some people don't have one day meal to eat. The standard of living is different. Poverty is more. Inequality of income distribution. Who is paid high, they are getting paid high only. Who is getting average salary of 15, they are in that level only. So it suggests important steps to achieve economic development. If this all the problem is sorted, there may be economic development in our country. The second is performance of economic. Macroeconomic help us to analyze the performance of an economy. National income estimates are used to measure the performance of an economy over time by comparing the production of goods and services in one period with that of the other period. Performance, how I can say performance of an economy for as an individual, how we compare our performance last year, how we did as compared to this year. If last month I was not performing well in anything, it may be in studies, it may be in job, as compared to this month, if I am doing well, this is the comparison or performance of mine. For example, in the last exam you scored less marks, and in this exam you scored more marks, then this is the performance of your level that you perform well. Like that only in the economic, they compare with the income. Last year how much was their income compared to this year. If it's more, then they are performing well. If it is less, they are performing very worst. Our national income is compared, it's the production value of all goods and service produced in a country within the financial year. Level of employment. Microeconomic help to analyze the general level of employment and output in an economy. So it helped to macro. With the help of this economic, we come to know how much people is employed and what is the output of an economic, how much production is happening and how much employment is there. There is full employment or unemployment, we come to know from the level of output in an economic. So the comparison help us to know the level of employment. So we studied about economic development, performance of an economy, level of employment. So the first point is functioning of economy, that is functions, the production, distribution, consumption and growth. And the second is economic fluctuation. It may be one day it may be high and the second day it may be low. National income, production value of goods and service within a year. Economic development, how we can develop, it studies about the poverties and inequalities of income. And the second last is performance of economic, how we are performing, how economic is performing. It is compared according to the national income. Level of employment, output with the output and price level. The employment is compared, means there is full employment or less unemployment is there. Thank you.